Hello. I accepted some missions at the end of the last stream.
Coach Chip here,
Yes.
your resident Kerbal Combat Readiness Analyst and triple certified orbital efficiency specialist. Posixtron, we're looking at a Tier 3 Munar satellite deployment. This isn't just about slapping some parts together. We need to optimize for at least 98.7% orbital insertion accuracy. Hydrate first, your Kerbals are counting on you.
Yes, coach, of course. Yeah, so basically I've got two missions I wanna do at least today. First off is just this lunar payload, which basically requires us to put a satellite in a specific orbit around the moon. But as far as I can tell, I launched a rocket in the last stream, and that rocket basically fulfills all the requirements. Basically we can send exactly the same rocket again. Now this rocket somehow, and I really cannot figure it out why, it has a tilt. I guess it's fine. So let's get started. Yeah, I also put all the very good start. Very good start. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I think it crashed. I just wanted to get a cool shot of us like flying away from Kerbin. Oh, it's also before we did the orbital plane alignment stuff. Alright. I'm not gonna leave the map view that crashed it last time. Just gonna warp here. No problems. Again, saving. Can we go back to the vessel view? No. Alright. Okay, it crashed again. That's very interesting. I'm just not gonna go into change to between the views.
Coach Chip here, your certified orbital optimization overlord. That orbit. It's got more wobble than a Kerbal on a trampoline.
Thanks, coach. Let's get this orbit into shape. Okay, yeah, I'm just realizing this orbit is going the wrong way compared to the... oh no. So how do you flip the orbit? We completed that mission. Very nice. Congratulations to us.
Coach Chip here,
Yes, coach.
certified orbital efficiency grandmaster.
Surely here to
Checking in.
congratulate me.
Posixtron, your Mun orbit is looking crisp.
Thanks.
But that
Thanks.
apopsis and periapsis differential, 2% orbital symmetry ratio is barely Silver League. Tighten that up, or you're basically flying a potato in space. Hydrate, or your probe starts losing IQ points.
IQ points. Well, coach, that was requested of me, I'm sorry. It was exactly the orbit some people wanted. They paid me handsomely for it, so nice. Have a look at that. What do you think, eh? These scenes, I guess that is like the essence of Kerbal Space Program for me. It's just the serene beauty of scenes like that. The second mission of the night. Rendezvous 2 vessels in orbit of Kerbin. Just gonna be boring and just use this template again. Gonna put it into orbit and then I'm gonna launch another that also has RCS and stuff. And I'm also gonna put it in orbit and then I'm gonna rendezvous them. And that's it. I think we can work with that. Alright, I think here goes nothing. We are out of electric charge. And this time it broke the game. Back to our rendezvousing mission. I will try to push retrograde. We don't want that. I wanna push retrograde onto the target. I wanna push retrograde onto the anti-target. So I basically need to extend the line from the anti-target. I have this imaginary line going through the anti-target and retrograde, and I can push retrograde away. Ah, no. Oh. This is very stressful. Did I crash the game? I crashed the game. And what's going on? Kerbal Space Program is using 20 gigabytes of RAM. I see. And that's a bit of a problem. I think that crash is the last one for today. So thanks for joining in. Bye bye.